crazy to me that he just was like her friend Serena Williams. What? Hold, pause, Harry, pause. Prince Harry, pause. You saying it like that's her friend. That ain't just her friend, that's Serena Williams. Harry, girl. Bugs. Hello there, Bellas. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook and or Twitter, subscribe, and visit uptopbeauty.com for today's looky, this ultimate animal print turtle. And don't forget, all purchases over $40 will come with a free gift. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's continue talking about Prince Harry's space. I sent Violet a message. Who is this woman? She answered straight away. Yeah, I've had 6 other guys ask me. Great, I thought. Who is she, Violet? Actress. She's in a TV show called Suits. It was a drama about lawyers. The young woman played a young paralegal. Is she American? Yeah. What she's doing in London? Here for the tennis. What is she doing at Ralph Lauren? Violet worked for Ralph Lauren. She's doing a fitting. I can connect you guys if you like. Yes, please. Violet asked if it would be all right to give the young woman, the American, my Instagram handle. Of course. It was Friday, July 1st. I was due to leave London the next morning, headed to the home of Sir Keith Mills. Him and Sir Keith Mills had some kind of sailing event, like boat sail, get on the water and sail your ass across the seas. Eventually, we exchanged phone numbers and migrated the conversation over to text. I text with her throughout the long drive to Sir Keith's place. Continued through Sir Keith's hall. How you doing, Sir Keith? Okay, bye. I got things to do. Where the guest room at? I got the Suits girl in my DMs, because I'm going to get this one. So funny. Pause. You know, I be giving Virgos the business. But when they want you, baby, they are relentless. You hear me? That's how my wife got me. She is relentless. I've been knowing her before we got married 20 years. Okay? She knows I'm a runner. Okay? I would run from her ass. She would give me time and space because she knows she done done something crazy to me to make me run from her. And then she would just pop back up while I'm on my way to work. Hi. What you doing? I ain't talked to you in about a year. What you doing? That's how she got me. Them goddamn Virgos are relentless. If they want you, baby, they gonna get you. Okay? Otherwise, you're gonna have to put a restraining order on them motherfuckers. I sat on the bed texting like a teenager until it was time to have dinner with Sir Keith and his family. Then after dessert, I quickly returned to the guest room and resumed texting. I think that is the sweetest thing. I couldn't type fast enough. My thumbs were cramping. There was so much to say. We had so much in common, though we came from such different worlds. She was American. I was British. She was well educated. I was decidedly not. She was free as a bird. I was in a gilded cage. And yet none of these differences felt disqualifying or even important. On the contrary, they felt organic, energizing. The contradictions created a sense of, hey, I know you, but also I need to know you. Hey, I've known you forever, but also I've been searching for you forever. Hey, thank God you've arrived, but also what took you so long? I'd made plans to meet my mate after the event with Sir Keith Charles or Sir Keith, whatever his name is, the dude that he was doing the selling event with. So he called his buddy, mate, and was like, hey, let's meet up. and get together. So dig this, okay? They texting on the phone. How long you think Prince Harry going to wait until he get to see this lady face to face? As soon as he got finished with the Sir Keith or the Sir Charles Keith or whatever, he was like, oh girl, we get ready to hook up before you leave to London, okay? Because I need to see you, girl, okay? They hooked up. He's entranced. He's in love. It's better. It's all the things that he thought it was going to be. I'd made plans to meet my mate after. Now I phoned him, told him I was on my way, and half an hour later, I was barging into his house off the King's Road. He took one look at my face and said, what happened? I didn't want to tell him. I kept thinking, do not tell him, do not tell him, do not tell him. I told him. I recounted the entire date, then pleaded, shit mate, what am I going to do? Out came the tequila. Out came the weed. We drank and smoked and watched Inside Out, an animated movie about emotions. Perfect. I was thoroughly inside out. Then I was peaceably numb. Good weed, dude. My phone rang. Oh shit. I held it up to my mate. It's her. Who? Her. She wasn't just calling. She was FaceTiming. Hello. Hello. What are you up to? I'm with my mate. What's that in the background? Are you watching cartoons? No, I mean, yeah, kinda. It's Inside Out. I moved to a quiet corner of the flat. She was back at her hotel. She'd washed her face. I said, God, I love your freckles. She took a quick breath. Every time she was photographed, she said they airbrushed her freckles out. That's insane. They're beautiful. My my paternal grandfather has freckles. My dad has freckles. I love freckles on black people. It's just like an enigma to me, and especially when you're not light-skinned with freckles. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. What is he doing? Why is my dog like this, y'all? What is he doing? Lou! Girl, that's insane. They're beautiful. She said she was sorry she had to run. She didn't want me to think she hadn't enjoyed meeting me. I asked when I could see her again. Tuesday. I leave Tuesday. Tomorrow? Pause. Okay. 4th of July, we set another date. Back at Soho House. She spent that whole day at Wimbledon cheering on her friend Serena Williams from Serena's Box. That's crazy to me that he just was like her friend Serena Williams. What? Pause, Harry, pause. Prince Harry, pause. Okay? You saying it like that's her friend. That ain't just her friend. That's fucking Serena Williams. Harry, girl, you doing too much right now. You trying to act like you don't know who the hell that Serena Williams is. That's just like her acting like she don't know who the hell you are, Prince Harry. Stop it, girl. Stop it. She spent that whole day at Wimbledon cheering on her friend Serena Williams from Serena's Box. She texted me after the final set as she raced back to her hotel, then text again while she changed, then text me as she was rushing to Soho. I was already there, waiting, smiling, proud of myself. You know, before they got up from the table, they giving each other googly eyes. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, baby, when you are young and in love or searching for love and you think you found love, man, I'm telling you, it's like you are high. It's just beautiful when you are so much in the moment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me tell you something. The texting was all that in a bag of chips. You hear me when it comes down to romanticism. I mean, all of that in a bag of chips, baby. But I'm telling you, baby, it was a lot. Woo! If I ain't never told you before, be careful when you doing that online dating, because baby, you could literally be dating the devil's child himself. Whenever it's too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it is. And I ain't never met a man like him ever before in my life. That nigga was. My ex should have been in a Tyler Perry movie. He should have been the starring nigga in a Tyler Perry movie. And you know Tyler Perry got a thing about making all black men the worst ninjas in the world. You know, that's his gig, all right? That's what he do. That's how he catch all these black women. Oh, I've been dogged by the black man. Oh, really? Tell me your story. I'll put it in the next movie. Now, I ain't got a problem with the Tyler Perry. I'm just saying, sometimes he can be a little bashing towards black men in his movies. He knows what gets the black woman's dollar, and that is it. Moving forward, okay? He done finished his date with the Meghan, all right? He's gone on to some kind of fun trip with his friends. There were 11 of us. Markle, of course. Adi, of course. 2 Mikes, Brent, Bitters, David, Jackie, Skippy, Viv. The whole gang. I met up with them in Mom. We loaded 3 silver flat-bottomed boats and set off. Days of floating, drifting, fishing, dancing. Ooh, ain't it nice to be a rich motherfucker? In the evenings, we got fairly loud and very naughty. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean just smoking? Or does that mean that all y'all was sitting around? See, this is the parts right here that could have made Prince Harry Harry, this book could have been so much better if you would have just been honest about the times that you talking about naughty. Now, I appreciate you saying that you was getting drunk and smoking weed, but that's innocent. That's still very innocent. I mean, come on. Like, you could have also told me that Meghan Markle was sending you pictures of her pastanka. That would have been great. I drank Bush cocktails and African beer and ingested certain controlled substances. What you do? A Percocet? A Molly? I mean, thank you for being honest about your drug usage. Girl, when the weather got really hot, we decided to break out the jet ski. I had the presence of mind beforehand to remove my iPhone from my pocket and stow it in the jet ski console. Then Adi jumped on the back of the jet ski, followed by a very anarchy Jackie. So much for prudent. I told Jackie to get off. There's too many. He wouldn't hear me. What could I do? Away we went. So, child, anyway, they on the jet ski. 3 of them sitting on the jet ski having fun. Okay, that's the problem because the phone done got wet. He panicking. Oh, Lord. How am I going to get in contact with the Meghan Markle? The 2 people that was on the back of the jet ski with him was like, don't worry about it. We just going to stick it in some rice. It'll be just fine. Harry's still panicking because he thinking in his mind, how am I going to get in contact with her? Because nobody remembers phone numbers anymore. Okay, Harry, you was there a little too high. Way too high. Nobody can remember numbers no more. How am I going to get in contact with the Meghan Markle? The same way you got in contact with the Meghan Markle the first time. The Instagram. All you had to do is, mate, let me get your phone. I need to use your Instagram right quick. Beep, bop, beep, 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 beep. Okay, this is Harry. I done lost my phone or my phone done got wet. I can't use it no more. What's your number again? Please. This fool, okay? Instead of using that technique, this fool decided he was going to write Meghan Markle a letter. Child, and because he Prince Harry, you had this skipper or whoever it was, giraffe, whoever, to come to where he was, pick up the letter, and send it in the mail to Meghan Markle. She thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful, but I still would have been like, Hurry, why you just ain't Instagram me? I was excited to welcome Meg to my home, but also embarrassed. He said that the place, it wasn't palace. It wasn't a palace. It was palace adjacent. That was the best you could say for it. I watched her as she walked up the front path, through the white picket fence. I was excited to welcome Meg to my place. My place was no palace. It was palace adjacent. That was the best you could say for it. I watched her as she walked up the front path, through the white picket fence. To my relief, she made no sign of dismay, gave no indication of delusionment. Until she got inside. Then she said something about a frat house. I glanced around. She wasn't far off. Meg there. She had squid for lunch, child. Why would you eat that shit? Why do you people eat that nasty shit? That shit is nasty. That is disgusting. Okay, but anyway, she ain't feeling well. Good. I'm glad you ain't feeling well, Meg. The hell would you eat squid for going over Prince Harry's house? Girl, suppose you have diarrhea, girl. And you got to release in that man's palace or adjacent palace. Girl, what is wrong with you? But anyway, So Harry rubbing her back. It's going to be okay, baby. It's going to be okay. And then put her ass in the bed. Good night. I won't get no pastanka tonight. She revealed that she'd had squid for lunch at a restaurant. British calamari, mystery solved. From the floor, she said softly, please tell me you're not going to have to hold my hair while I'm vomiting. Yes, I am. I rubbed her back and eventually put her to bed. Weak, near tears, she said she imagined a very different end to date 4. I bet she can't hold on to them panties but so long. Stop, I said. Taking care of each other. That's the point. That's love, I thought, though I managed to keep the words inside. Just before Meg returned to Canada, we went to Frogmore Gardens for a walk. It was on the way to the airport. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. Full of swans. Beautiful. If you don't know what this is that's on my neck, I'm not going to pull it out because I done got myself all, beautifully situated, right? But that's what I wear on my neck, okay? I wear a swan. But what I didn't know was that all the swans belong to Her Majesty. That's weird. But I mean, when you royalty like that, the thing that is the most, or one of the most beautiful things in the land should belong to you. I mean, you are royalty. And he said, in fact, if you was to do something to a swan, it is a criminal offense. I can dig it. Because if it belongs to the queen, don't fucking touch it. Okay? It could be free to maneuver however, whenever it wants to. Alas, my movements attracted more attention, more press. Governments had to be alerted when I crossed international borders. Local police had to be notified. All my bodyguards had to be shuffled. The burden, therefore, would fall on Meg. In the early days, it would have to be her spending time on planes, her crisscrossing the ocean while still working full-time on suits. Many days, the car came for her at 4:15 to take her to set. It wasn't fair for her to shoulder the burden, but she was willing. No choice, she said. The alternative was not seeing me. See what I'm saying? Remember that lady we talked about earlier? And she talking about, I can't handle the press. You can't handle the press, girl, for the Prince Harry. But you got this lady right here on suits. She like, no, baby. If I got to part the Red Sea for you, I will do that because you're Prince Harry. That other bitch was lunching. Right.